Ready to go back out, Mart? I'll be out with the food in a few minutes. There you go. A sleepyhead is over here with nighttime. Hi. Hi. Oh my goodness. Hi. Hello. You must really wear yourself out at night when you're supposed to be sleeping. Because you come in the house in the morning, you eat, and then you crash. Hi. What can I do for you? Food? I gotta start a chicken. Don's got the Instant Pot out for me. Goodness, Marty, you've been talking out the door this morning. I'll be right back, Stripe. Marty! What? Hi, Tux. Hi, Tux. Come on. Tuxie! He's behind me on the ground. Oh, one hand lifts. I have to be careful with his rib cage. I don't want to put too much pressure on him. There you go. Okay. All right, Morris. Let me go get the rest of the food. Come on, Morris. Hi. Hi. Hi, bud. Okay, I'll let you eat. Well, it's dry out here this morning. We did not have any rain overnight. We did have close to an inch yesterday, though. It was just not in the evening. Well, Tempest, let me say this a little differently. Tempest said we had close to an inch. And this gauge is showing about 0.8. And this is showing about 0.8. Alright, well, we had a substantial amount of rain yesterday. I noticed some of the hydrangea over here has this leaf spot. Noticed it yesterday. I don't know what caused it. You know, we went from not enough rain, which was really hard on everything. The big one does too, but I suspect the plant will come back fine next year, but there is a little bit of leaf spot going on, which that's just my word for it, but that's probably what it's called. I don't know what caused it or what to do about it. Still got quite a few Rose of Sharon blooms opening up each morning. Yeah. Pretty. I don't see any purple today, though. So obviously I don't need to water anything again today, but the two things that need to be emptied of water because it's not draining good need to be drained, and then I gotta do kitty water bowls. Everything's looking nice and green and growing and happy. I see a couple of red spikes still on the canna lily and lots of yellow. Lots of yellow. Yeah. That's as far in as this little handheld camera zooms, but I never zoomed much with the other camera either because it lost the stabilization. But you can see spikes and yellow, red and yellow. Hi, sweet pea. Good morning. Hi. Aww. Trying. Hi, honey. Oh, Johnny's coming home today. Yeah, Johnny's coming home today. Hi. Good girl. Good girl. There you go. And I'm cooking another chicken this morning, so there'll be chicken for tomorrow. Well, today must be the day that they're moving the lights to the actual poles, although right offhand here, I'm not seeing anything going on, but...
Oh, I see the sign is up about workers ahead.
I do too. Okay, well, it's going on 12:30 and it's not rained yet. There's a little breeze. It's not too bad out here. The splash pad's open because there's been no rain or thunder. It's just, it's not a great day. So the parking lot is amazingly empty behind you.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
So it's the splash pad.
Yep. We did the pogo loop one time and we're gonna walk down to the turnaround spot and back now. That seemed to give us 40 minutes and 1.5 miles yesterday, which was good enough. The birds like it the day after the guys do the grass, all these insects uncovered. Yep. There's another 100 of them out in the middle of the ball field. Crepe myrtle's looking pretty over here. I have to see if the... Can't remember if that's the viburnum coming up there in the front. Maybe it is. The little green, bright green bushes on the ground. There's one on the side though. I was definitely not coming back yet. I saw it yesterday, so let me inspect. The rain may be helping. You know, I have a vested interest in whether or not the guys killed the viburnum. Yeah, the viburnum is here and there more. Trying to remember, was there a little butterfly bush here or something? I don't know. Here's where the viburnum was. I don't see anything coming back out of it. I definitely had thought that they had, and over there too, that they had cut it back too far. I just realized that I should explain why I am not with Michelle today at Guardian Angel. We had moved days this week and I told you guys we were going on Friday. For our husband was traveling this week but expected to come home yesterday, and he's not coming home now until tonight, which ordinarily wouldn't matter except for the kids all had weekend passes to GalaxyCon in downtown Raleigh. Michelle was only going Saturday, but Sean was taking the kids all 3 days. So she got volunteered into taking them today and maybe going back tomorrow. I don't know. Don was asking me, why would you want a weekend pass versus just to go for one day?
Yeah.
And different people give lectures on different days or have their Q&A or whatever you call that. Different people do autographs on different days. Might be different vendors, probably not. And 3 cosplay outfits to wear over the course of the weekend instead of just one. So I'm assuming the kids have more than one for the weekend, or at least one day that might be more extravagant costume than another day, but costuming, seeing different costumes, dressing in different costumes. I'm always going to regret that I didn't get down there one of these years to see William Shatner. I really would like to have met him in person, and Michelle's family has met him several times and gotten autographs and pictures, and I would definitely, I would like to have done that. I met Marina Sirtis, or Counselor Troy, back in the 90s, and I met Dirk Benedict, Starbuck from Battlestar Galactica. I'm trying to think if I've met any of the rest of them. Those 2 stand out, though, that I've met them. And it was neat. And I have a Starfleet uniform I can wear. Surprise, surprise. I have Lieutenant Dax from Deep Space Nine, like the jumpsuit ones. And I have an Uhura red short dress. I'd probably wear the Lieutenant Dax one.
But I've shook Elon Musk's hand.
Well, that's true. And how did you get to do that? Because your wife let you go instead of me.
That's correct.
So, yeah, there's that. To just remember that now.
That's right.
One of us had to enjoy that from the sidelines.
That's right.
All right, turnaround point. Here we are. The guys at the stoplight stuff up there at the intersection, they were packing up right as we pulled into South Park. So whatever they did for the day, they're done. Which my interpretation of the weather is the same as theirs. We're supposed to get a little rain sometime between now and 5 o'clock. So stopping at lunch today for them, if I was planning, that was probably the right move. Was a Siamese young adult cat on the trail. Went into the kudzu over here. You know, Don lives in terror about me seeing a cat out in the trail.
I don't mind you seeing them, taking them home. That's the problem.
Right. Yeah, well, with all this growth up here, I'm not going to see this kitty. I don't have any food on me or anything, and probably lives in one of the houses over here off the trail. So enough people up here in the townhomes now. It's farther away than I would like to see Kitty, though, from their house, but and growing up, I had Himalayans, a few long-haired, pretty, very similar to this guy. Although I guess I had what was called seal point, which is a traditional coloring with the gray and stuff, but there's chocolate point and maybe orange point. I mean, this could have been a Himalayan, but the hair didn't look long enough. Orange point, chocolate point, Himalayan. Anyway, it was a fancy kitty. I would have liked to have gotten a closer look. Looked healthy, not in trouble. Well, it's always nice when a software update shows up. Update available 2024.20.9, which is 12.3. I think it said 6. I had the release notes up a minute ago of FSD. This is not the, this is not the one the hardware 4Ys are getting yet. I guess it's 12.3.6.
It's not 24.20.3.
Well, that's the non-FSD release, and this is the FSD release.
Right, well, 3.6. Yes, yeah. You're right. Thank you, Sweet Pea.
I've got bacon going in the oven, and I'm fixing to debone the chicken for the kitties, and I'm fixing to make cheese stuffed chicken breasts. You know, I like to do them on the days I make the bacon because I need bacon that's kind of just been cooked and jiggly to wrap around the chicken. So Johnny should be home around 4. In between all this cooking, I'm going to do some Lego stuff. Hi. He goes, don't leave me out of the video, Mom. I'm right here. Hi, sweet boy. Aw.
You caught me.
Caught wrapping presents. Yeah, I mean, I have the present wrapping gene also, but you guys may not be aware that Dawn has the wrapping gene times 10. And
it's called engineering.
Exactly. Look at him. He's lining up.
You do cut your paper within a 1/16 of an inch. Is that correct?
Thanks for wrapping.
You're welcome.
These are for Tuesday.
Yes, ma'am.
This is the next project, and shocker, I'm going to build it as created by Lego. I mean, I might add something to it or more minifigures or something, but basically this is it for me. I'm going to build it the way it is. It's 3,066 pieces. It's not the biggest building I've built, but it's substantial. The Jazz Club was closer to 4,000 pieces maybe. This is the one I got the other day, the box from Amazon from Prime Day. It was $60 off. It was a significant clearance. I had this box already, and there's an alternate build that I want to build. So this is going to go on the left. Then the alternate build, which will be the same color palette, is going to go next to it. And then I think down on the right, I'm going to put the museum, or I'm going to put Sanctum Sanctorum. We'll just have to see. It might be Sanctum because the museum is olive green and this is sand green, and it might clash. So we'll just have to see. I haven't built Sanctum yet because I was trying to decide if I wanted to do an alternate build or the original build. or a double build or what I wanted to do. Anyway, this one is celebrating 15 years of modular buildings. And it has been highly modified by builders on Rebrickable, but yeah, I'm going to build it as is because I'm going to put it in the lower left of the curio cabinet that I just put the little buildings in, and the left side needs a corner piece, and I think this one fits the bill. So I've laid out 14 bag numbers. Several of the numbers have multiple bags, separate bags, and then there's bags inside the bags. So I don't know the total number of bags, but there's 14 steps, bag numbers. And then they have a gray plate, and every single building I've built is on a green plate. Thankfully, I have a brand new green plate upstairs, so I will save this. Sometimes something, but not this building. So I lied, I guess. The very first piece, I'm gonna not follow the instructions. Oh, it's fine. There's also, of course, the instruction manual, which is sizable, and there's maybe some stickers in there, but I haven't opened it yet. I'll open it when it tells me to go hunt a sticker. So what I do is I go and I dump them back in the box in reverse order. And then, you know, as I need bags, I can usually that's good enough to find the number that I need. Coming up next, I'll leave bags 1 and 2 out, and I'll make sure I can really seriously grab 3. I don't know that I'll get any farther than that today, and I'm not trying to put it together in a marathon. I am trying to enjoy putting it together. So, but there's 5 and 4 and 3. And for now, before we go to Taekwondo, I would guess I can do bags 1 and 2. I've got about an hour and a half until we leave. I didn't quite get done with bag 2, but I've certainly made good progress on getting started. No concerns here about anything being wrong since I'm following the instructions and everything is lining up as I go. While Johnny's at Taekwondo, I'm just take a spin around Walmart. I don't guess I need anything in particular today, but I always enjoy looking at the Hot Wheels Lego aisles, clearance, and plants, of course. And it's been over a week since I've been in here, so there could have been a few changes. Well, Walmart's got to get rid of the summer stuff to make room for Christmas and Halloween. I guess Halloween first, hopefully. There's just a ton of the solar lights here. Wind chimes and flags that are all on sale. The flags are $2.50, but I don't know, Home Tweet Home, that one's not singing out to me, but I did buy a couple of solar things. Drat, not even one clearance plant again. Yeah, well, all the stock looks really good out here, so I guess it's no super surprise. God, I wish I could get this to grow in my yard. The hardy hibiscus. I lost one that I planted a few years ago, so I'm not super inspired to try it again. I'm sure I planted it in a spot that was just too shady. A problem I'm always having in my yard. Yeah, like I said, all the stock is looking really good right now, thus no clearance. I just had my first Cybertruck sighting in Fuquay. Pretty wow. Pretty exciting of a sighting. Sorry I couldn't get the camera up in time, but you'll take my word for it that I wasn't confused about what I was seeing. Haha.